So it's finally Friday, and I know it's been a little while since I posted my last video. I know my last video wasn't very happy and my usual peppy self. I'm trying to get there, I promise. Um, I'm scared what I'm gonna say will be taken in a negative way, which part of me has felt like that's kind of why I've held back a little bit. But it's not. It's not. What's happening is not negative. But I don't do well with big changes. And it's already my nature to overthink and overanalyze and overworry and slight anxiety. So even though it is a good thing, it's a happy thing what's happening, it took me to a dark place. So January 22nd, I found out I was pregnant. And I knew it was gonna happen. Let's just put it that way. At some point. But it happened a lot faster than I anticipated. And I was in complete shock. And I didn't know how to cope with the thoughts in my head, what I was feeling, on top of just not being able to be my normal self. I was completely, my energy was completely drained. I was basically a zombie. My stomach was just completely upset. Thankfully, I've had no vomiting, no nausea, nothing too crazy. But my hormones were completely haywire. Like I'm like normal people are like here, and like I'm normally like just right above normal people when it comes to like my anxiety and stuff and my overworrying, and it went nuts. I was worrying about the process, how this affects my weight loss journey, how my current weight will affect the pregnancy, how my life, is changing. And I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know how to deal with the feelings. We just recently started telling people last week. I had my first appointment last week, and I tried to hold back from telling people as long as I could because I was just so overwhelmed that I couldn't get excited because I was like, my over worrying and my anxiety like completely overtook the excitement aspect from it. And of course I work from home. So for my regular 9 to 5, so it was hard not being around people. I mean, part of me was glad that I worked from home because I was literally crying, like crying. And then I was napping during my breaks and then crying when I was awake. So I was kind of glad that I do work from home in that aspect, but part of me felt isolated. And just like I was battling this by myself. But it was nice to finally tell people. And I did go into work to my actual office on Wednesday for a fundraiser, and it was nice to see everybody. But the first few weeks, just my my mood like was just completely out of whack. My energy was non-existent. I was sleeping like 12-hour days. And of course, still trying to maintain now more so than ever, a healthier diet. So this was a wanted baby. We are excited, but I hear stories where it takes, people or couples months, years. So I was like, okay. And it literally took a month. By my second period was basically non-existent. So the fact that it just happened like so fast, but it's so funny because, like, over time when I would think about this part of my life, it was always so happy and positive and rainbows and butterflies, and and then when it happened, it was like, oh shit. It's happening. The roller coaster has started, and you just have to hold on for the ride. So I was in complete shock. I had to get used to compromises now, which that's not me. Like, I'm always go, 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 go. So I guess we're having a baby. I want to be able to post more about it. Actually talking to people at work felt really good. Especially a lot of people at work are already parents. So it was nice. So that's where we're at. I'm just dealing with the change. And I finally got my letter to go get massages. And hopefully I'll be back in yoga. The goal is tomorrow, but I pulled out my shoulder yesterday. So right now I'm really just walking. Like, I'm just focused on walking, and I'm trying to get my steps in. I'm not getting a whole lot of steps in because I'm still I try to get as much done in the morning because that's when I have the energy. But I wanted to reach out to everyone, and hopefully we'll still continue this journey of just being healthy. So thanks for watching. Bye.